My child, my beloved, I never wanted to speak to you like this, but heaven cannot stay silent anymore. You have reached a point in your journey where the next step cannot be taken blindly, and I must raise my voice so you understand the urgency that surrounds you now. You made a mistake, not out of rebellion, but out of exhaustion, doubt, and trusting the wrong signs. This mistake opened a small doorway, one you didn't notice, but heaven did. And now, my child, my beloved, this is your last intervention before things shift in a direction you are not prepared to handle alone. You must stay until the end of this message. Every sentence carries a piece of what was hidden from you, and every word is designed to shut the doorway that was opened by your oversight. Within the next 72 hours a spiritual window will close, and what you understand right now will shape everything that enters your life in the days ahead. Do not delay. Do not scroll. Do not walk away. My child, my beloved, heaven is speaking because time has contracted around you. I have watched the signs gather around you like quiet clouds. I saw the confusion that came out of nowhere. I saw the delay in something that should have moved quickly. I saw a peace disappear that once rested naturally on your spirit. I saw people switching their tone with you for no logical reason. I saw your mind become loud at night, unable to rest even though nothing major changed around you. And I saw the heaviness in your chest when you woke up recently, wondering why everything felt slightly off, even if you couldn't name it. These are not coincidences. These are symptom confirmations. Heaven recorded every shift. Heaven documented every interference. Heaven witnessed every silent battle you tried to ignore. But hear me now, my child, my beloved, none of this is condemnation. This is mercy. This is protection. This is intervention. I am speaking because something is approaching your life, and I must prepare you before it arrives. The spiritual consequences were not punishment, they were alignment. When your energy became scattered, your divine timing stalled. When your peace was disrupted, your discernment dulled. When the wrong person gained emotional or energetic access to you, the vibration of your path lowered just enough to create a delay in something heaven had already released for you. What was meant to flow became slowed. What was meant to land became suspended. What was meant to be delivered stood at the gate, unable to enter because the atmosphere around you was not settled. My child, my beloved, listen closely, because this is where the truth sharpens. The mistake you made created an access point, a leak in the spiritual wall surrounding you. It was small, subtle, almost invisible. Like a crack behind paint. Like a quiet drip in a sealed room. Like a single loose hinge on a locked door. You didn't see it. You didn't feel it at first. But the realm of spirit sees what human eyes overlook. This leak created a portal, not a dramatic opening, but a weakened seam where the wrong energy gained permission to linger near you. Think of it as a dam with one missing stone, causing a slow but steady pressure on the structure of your destiny. Or imagine a divine scroll with one corner slightly unsealed, revealing information that should have stayed protected until the appointed time. And in that thin opening, something stepped closer, or rather, someone. Not a demon. Not a monster. But a human energy aligned with confusion, with envy, with unclean intent, drawn to the vulnerability you unknowingly exposed. They did not enter fully, but they observed. They sensed your exhaustion. They sensed your openness. They sensed the dip in your defenses. Do not fear, my child, my beloved, because I am here. I blocked the majority of what tried to pass through, but I could not seal the portal until you understood what caused it. That is why I am speaking now. That is why heaven feels loud around you. That is why you feel watched, tugged, or unsettled, because the spiritual pressure increased. But now hear the deeper truth. Heaven is not only warning you about the access point. Heaven is preparing to send someone into your life, a divine replacement, a helper, a destiny-aligned presence who carries a hidden gift meant to restore what the delay interrupted. This person is already being positioned. Their footsteps are already turning toward you. Their name is already being written on the divine file connected to your next season. But before I release them into your orbit, you must understand how close the wrong energy came. This message is your purification. This message is your sealing. This message is your shield reforged. My child, my beloved, do not move. In the next part of this message, I will reveal who gained access, why they were allowed near you, and why heaven is sending someone else to counter their influence. Stay alert. Stay present. The next revelation deepens. My child, my beloved, stay with me now. What I am about to reveal requires your full attention. You have felt someone's shadow around your life for weeks, even months, but you dismissed it as mood, coincidence, or your own imagination. It was not imagination. It was not coincidence. It was the presence of someone whose intentions toward you were not clean, not aligned, not pure. And heaven recorded every moment they tried to step closer. This person moves softly in the physical world, but loudly in the spiritual one. They carry a dual face, one they show to you, one they hide from you. In public they appear harmless, supportive, friendly, or neutral. But in private they hold a quiet resistance toward you, a bitter curiosity, an envy wrapped in politeness. My child, my beloved, heaven saw the conversation where they spoke about you with a tone that shifted as soon as you stepped away. I saw the moment their eyes changed, the moment admiration turned into resentment, the moment they tried to imitate you, then resented you for being someone they could not become. You did not do anything wrong. But your recent exhaustion, your spiritual tiredness, your emotional vulnerability, created a moment where their energy slipped through the leak in your shield. This person is not your enemy in the earthly sense, but spiritually, their presence became a blockage. They carry energy that drains instead of replenishing. They bring confusion instead of clarity. Their proximity makes your spirit slump without explanation. Their conversations leave your mind noisy. Their messages unsettle your peace. Their silence makes you overthink. Their presence disrupts your sleep. Their absence feels better than their closeness. My child, my beloved, you noticed it. You felt it. You questioned it. But you pushed those signs aside because you wanted to keep peace. Heaven, however, does not ignore what drains you. This person touched what was not theirs, your destiny frequency, your spiritual space, your emotional boundary. They reached into your atmosphere at a moment when you were unguarded, and the impact was immediate. Your plans slowed. Your discipline weakened. Your confidence dimmed. Your intuition went quiet. Your blessings paused at the gate. Not cancelled. Paused. Suspended until the environment was safe again. Think of destiny as a sacred contract sealed in light. If the atmosphere becomes tainted, the contract cannot be delivered. Heaven refuses to pour treasure into a leaking vessel. Heaven will not place a divine gift onto polluted ground. Heaven will not allow a blessing to fall into a space where the wrong person can intercept, influence, or distort it. This is why everything felt delayed recently. This is why things that usually run smoothly suddenly tangled. This is why opportunities felt close, yet not landing. This is why your thoughts felt clouded even when nothing major was happening. Your spirit was trying to tell you. Someone touched the atmosphere around you. But hear me, my child, my beloved, heaven is not letting this stand. Your destiny is too important. Your season is too precious. The timing is too divine. The delay was not a punishment, it was protection. The pause was not denial, it was redirection. The silence was not absence, it was strategy. Heaven had to hold back the blessing until your environment became purified again. And that purification begins now, through this message, through your awareness, through the reactivation of your inner shield. And here is a truth you must hold tightly. Heaven is preparing someone else for you, a divine appointment, a heaven-assigned helper, a carrier of the very gift that will restore the momentum that was paused. This person is not the antagonist. This is someone aligned with your future, not your past. Someone who carries clarity, not confusion. Someone who strengthens your path, not drains it. Someone who will arrive with spiritual precision, not accidental timing. My child, my beloved, this new person carries something, a gift, a key, a revelation, that must reach you before a certain cosmic window closes. That window is approaching quickly. I will tell you more about this person in the next section, but for now hear this. Your destiny is recalibrating. Your timeline is correcting. Your blessing is repositioning. Your spirit is being recalibrated to receive again. But before I reveal who this person is and why heaven chose them, you must understand another layer of the truth. The antagonist, the one whose energy disrupted you, did not act alone. They were influenced by their own insecurity, their own wounds, their own jealousy. They were drawn to your light because they lacked their own. They pulled from you because they did not know how to generate their own strength. This was not your fault. You simply stood too close when the doorway was open. But I have sealed that doorway now. The leak is closing. The dam is being restored. The scroll of your destiny is being resealed with light. And the new energy, the sacred person I will send, can only be released once the path is cleared. My child, my beloved, remain still. My child, my beloved, listen closely now, because the air around your destiny has begun to shift as you read these words. You may not feel it yet, but heaven has already begun aligning the footsteps of the person I am sending into your life. Their movement toward you is subtle, almost imperceptible, like the first glow of dawn before the sun breaks the horizon. They are not coming by accident, coincidence, or chance. They are being guided. They are being instructed. They are being positioned by divine timing itself. This person is not like the one who drained you. They do not approach with masked intentions. They do not carry envy, confusion, or hidden resentment. They carry a gift, one that belongs to your next chapter, one that only they can deliver, one that heaven has been preparing for months. My child, my beloved, heaven is sending you someone who carries clarity where you have been fogged, strength where you have been weakened, insight where you have been confused, support where you have felt alone, alignment where you have been misdirected, timing where you have been delayed. This person may enter quietly, without fanfare, but their presence will feel like a key sliding into a lock you didn't realize was waiting. You will feel a shift, a softening in your chest, a calming of your thoughts, a settling of your emotions, a sense of, I can breathe again. This is not romance. This is not dependency. This is assignment. This is divine orchestration. But hear me clearly, my child, my beloved, you must understand the urgency. This person must reach you before a spiritual window closes. Heaven operates through cycles, openings and closings. You are inside a 21-day destiny corridor, and within it, you will receive a shift in perception, a restoration of strength, a reactivation of divine clarity, and the arrival of the appointed soul carrying this hidden gift. If this person does not enter your life within this window, the delay you have already experienced would intensify. Not because heaven is punishing you, but because the blessing that follows this person cannot be delivered without them. They are not the blessing, they are the bridge to the blessing, the messenger, the carrier of the final peace heaven needs you to receive. My child, my beloved, let me show you something in the spirit. I see a divine file with your name written on it, glowing, sealed, held by the heavenly courtroom. Inside that file are three things. A divine opportunity tied to your next season. A name, the person being sent. A timeline, the window of arrival. The opportunity cannot be released until heaven confirms that your environment is safe. The name cannot be revealed until your energy is stabilized. The timeline cannot begin until your awareness is awakened. That is why I speak now. That is why heaven pressed this message into your path. That is why you feel chills, warmth, or a pull inside your spirit as you read. Your alignment is activating. But understand this too. The antagonist, the draining energy who slipped through the leak, nearly intercepted this arrival. They didn't know consciously, but spiritually, they sensed something was coming for you. They felt your elevation before you did. And their energy clung to yours, hoping to feed off your momentum, hoping to attach to your blessing. Heaven could not allow this. So heaven paused everything. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. My child, my beloved, the person being sent carries a gift that must land in clean soil. Their presence will restore what was taken, loosen what was stuck, and open what was sealed. They carry a message, a resource, an opportunity, or a revelation that shifts your trajectory sharply back into alignment. And here is a truth only a few are ready to hear. The reason heaven is sending this person is because you are entering a season that cannot be walked alone. The assignment ahead of you requires partnership, not dependency, but alignment. Your next breakthrough requires a witness, a supporter, a carrier of one missing piece. This is why heaven says, "Open right now, before it's too late." Not because danger is coming, but because destiny is. And destiny must be met with readiness, awareness, and a sealed spiritual atmosphere. There is more you must know about this person, how they will recognize you, what signs will confirm their arrival, and how their presence neutralizes the antagonist's influence. My child, my beloved, remain present. In the next part, I will reveal the specific markers that identify the one being sent, the sensations, the coincidences, the energetic shifts you will feel the moment they enter your life. A deeper truth awaits you. My child, my beloved, stay very close to my words now, for the revelation you are about to receive will determine how quickly your destiny realigns. The person heaven is sending to you, the one carrying the hidden gift meant for your next chapter, will not arrive with dramatic signs or thunderous announcements. They will come quietly, but the impact of their presence will be unmistakable in your spirit. You have been surrounded by people who drained you, confused you, derailed your clarity, and disrupted your peace. So heaven must give you markers, signs you will not miss, signals your spirit will immediately recognize. Here are the confirmations heaven will send the moment this destined soul steps into your orbit. My child, my beloved, when this person enters your atmosphere, the noise inside your mind will quiet instantly. Not slowly. Instinctively. A heaviness you have been carrying without noticing will lift. Your thoughts will untangle. Your breathing will deepen. The invisible pressure around your chest will release. Heaven says your spirit will whisper, "This feels safe." This is not emotional attraction, it is spiritual recognition. They will understand you without long explanations. They will sense what you carry. They will speak in ways that calm your nerves instead of triggering your doubts. Their presence will restore something that was damaged by the antagonist, your ability to feel understood, valued, and witnessed without judgment. My child, my beloved, the heavens say. You will feel recognized, not drained. They will appear. Right after a disappointment. Right after something ends. Right after a sudden moment of clarity. Or right after you release the person who drained you. Their arrival will feel too perfectly timed to be coincidence. That is because it is not coincidence, it is orchestration. Heaven positions people with precision, and this one is arriving at the exact moment your spirit needs reinforcement. My child, my beloved, heaven says the nights before and after their arrival will be different. You will sleep deeper. You will wake with clearer thoughts. You will notice the anxiety that used to grip your mornings begin to fade. Spiritual alignment always brings physiological peace. You will hear it somewhere unexpectedly, on a screen, in a conversation nearby, through a message, or in a dream. This is how heaven prepares your awareness so you recognize them immediately when they appear. The antagonist brought confusion. This destined person brings confirmation. You will feel something unlocking, a sense of newness, like the atmosphere around you has been reset. Where the antagonist brought stagnation, this person brings movement. Where there was delay, there will be acceleration. A renewed energy will flow through your daily routine. My child, my beloved, heaven will show you this shift because the timeline is ready to reactivate. The antagonist spoke words that drained you. But the person heaven is sending will speak words that energize you, inspire you, settle you, direct you, and unlock something inside you. You will feel it physically, a warmth, a spark, a clarity, a calm, a resonance. Not in a romantic way, but spiritually. Your intuition will stand still rather than flare up. Your mind will not go into defense mode. Your spirit will not shrink. My child, my beloved, this is because I am placing my shield around the connection. This person carries my frequency, strength, grounding, truth. But here is what you must understand. The one who drained you, the one whose energy slipped through the leak in your shield, will begin to shift suddenly. Their behavior may become distant, irritated, controlling, overly curious, or oddly silent. This is not random. This is because they will sense that heaven has positioned someone of higher alignment near you. They may try to pull you back into their chaos. They may try to regain access. They may attempt subtle emotional hooks. But heaven says, this time, the doorway is sealed. This time, your spirit will not bend. My child, my beloved, the reason for urgency is not fear, it is timing. Your blessing is tied to a sequence. A sequence is tied to a person. That person is tied to a divine window. And that window is already opening. If you miss the signs, if you stay entangled with the draining energy, the bridge cannot be delivered. And if the bridge does not arrive, the blessing remains suspended. This is why heaven says, open now. Stay awake. Stay aware. In the next part of this message, I will reveal what this person's hidden gift actually is, why heaven assigned them specifically, and what happens once they deliver it. My child, my beloved, stay present. You are stepping into the deepest layer of this revelation. Archangel Michael continues with a deeper, heavier tone, flowing in uninterrupted paragraphs. My child, my beloved, breathe slowly and stay with me now, because heaven is pulling back a veil that has covered your understanding for far too long. You have wondered why certain people come into your life and why others leave suddenly, and you have questioned the timing of connections that feel profound but fleeting. What you are about to learn will make everything make sense. The person heaven is sending to you carries something that was missing from your atmosphere, something the antagonist attempted to smother before it could reach you. This gift is not wrapped in glamour or dramatic signs. It is carried in their presence, their nature, their intention, and their alignment with your destiny. Heaven entrusted them with something that belongs to you, something your spirit has been waiting for even when your mind did not know how to articulate the need. When this person enters your life, you will feel a shift that cannot be denied. My child, my beloved, heaven shows me the moment of impact, a moment when something that felt stuck inside you finally begins to move. Their presence will settle you in ways that feel unfamiliar because you have grown accustomed to people who drain, confuse, or destabilize you. But this person carries a frequency that amplifies your strength instead of weakening it. The gift they carry is not one object, one offer, or one opportunity. It is a combination of clarity, support, and insight that activates your next season. It is a spiritual ingredient you have lacked, a missing piece that unlocks momentum, direction, and purpose. Heaven chose this person specifically because they are spiritually equipped for your journey. They have endured lessons that shaped their discernment. They have walked through losses that strengthened their integrity. They have carried burdens that refined their heart. They are not perfect, but they are aligned. And alignment is far more important to your destiny than perfection. This is why heaven has appointed them as the carrier of your next breakthrough. They will not come to take from you. They will not use your energy as a crutch. They will not mirror the antagonist's behavior. They will move with a purity that your spirit will recognize immediately. My child, my beloved, heaven is revealing that you have prayed, consciously or unconsciously, for something that restores your inner foundation. You asked for direction when everything felt fogged. You asked for confirmation when your path felt uncertain. You asked for companionship when loneliness pressed too heavily against your heart. You asked for a sign when your strength wavered. This person is the response to those prayers. Their arrival is heaven's way of saying, I heard you when you thought your voice was lost. This is why their entrance into your life must happen before the window closes. They are not coming just to comfort you. They are coming to position you. The hidden gift they carry is timing, divine timing embodied in human presence. When they step into your life, you will find that the opportunities that once paused will begin moving again. The ideas that felt stuck will form clearly in your mind. The energy that felt drained will gradually restore itself. Their presence is catalytic, not controlling. They ignite transformation simply by being aligned with your assignment. Heaven chose them because they carry a part of your next chapter within them, and without that part, your story cannot advance cleanly. My child, my beloved, understand this. The antagonist sensed this person long before you did. That is why they clung to you so tightly. That is why their energy became heavy. That is why you felt drained after interacting with them. They were subconsciously trying to block the arrival of the person heaven is sending. Their interference caused the delays you experienced. But now that heaven has sealed the doorway they slipped through, their influence has been neutralized. They will feel the shift even before you fully understand it, and they may react with sudden distance, irritation, or confusion. But you, my child, my beloved, will feel nothing but relief. When the destined person arrives, you will not question their intention. You will not second-guess their motives. You will not feel the pressure, anxiety, or emotional weight you felt with the antagonist. Instead, you will feel grounded. You will feel steadied. You will feel guided without being controlled. Heaven says their presence will feel like stepping onto firm land after months of walking on shifting ground. You will feel a stability you forgot was possible. This is the hidden gift. They activate your clarity, your direction, your rhythm, and your spiritual momentum. They are the bridge between where you have been and where you are going. Without their arrival, you would continue walking in circles, questioning your path, fighting invisible battles you were never meant to fight alone. Their purpose is to guide you out of the spiritual fog the antagonist created and into the clarity heaven ordained for you. Their presence is a sign that the countdown toward your breakthrough has begun. My child, my beloved, remain close to my words, because what I am about to reveal is the reason heaven has been stirring your spirit so intensely. Before the person I am sending can step fully into your life, there must be a cleansing, a quiet reordering of your inner world, a subtle yet powerful adjustment of your atmosphere. You have carried emotional weight, spiritual exhaustion, and energetic residue from people who were never meant to walk the next stretch of your path. These remnants must be released, not through force or struggle, but through awareness, truth, and alignment. The soul I am sending moves at a higher frequency, and your spirit is now being prepared to rise and meet that vibration. You may have noticed recently that certain things no longer feel comfortable. Conversations that once felt normal now leave you uneasy. Environments that once felt familiar now feel draining. Habits that used to soothe you now feel heavy. This is not a sign of instability, it is a sign of elevation. My child, my beloved, heaven is lifting you out of old energetic patterns so you can receive new alignment without distortion. The person coming into your life is carrying a gift too sacred to be handed into hands that are still tangled in old ties. And so heaven is loosening those ties, gently, quietly, sometimes painfully, but always with divine intention. This preparation may feel like confusion at first, but it is not confusion. It is clearing. Heaven is removing distractions, dissolving illusions, and weakening attachments that drained you. You may feel a sudden urge to distance yourself from certain people. You may find yourself speaking less, observing more, questioning the intentions of those who once felt close. You may feel a subtle shift in your heart, as though something within you is pulling away from what no longer serves your destiny. This is heaven repositioning you. This is protection disguised as disinterest. This is clarity disguised as detachment. My child, my beloved, understand this. The person I am sending cannot walk into a space where old energies still dominate your emotional landscape. They are too aligned to thrive in an environment polluted by lingering resentment, jealousy, or spiritual interference. This is why you must allow the distancing that is happening. Do not cling to what heaven is loosening. Do not chase what heaven is removing. Do not reopen doors that heaven has already sealed. Release is not loss, release is realignment. And the realignment is setting the stage for the arrival of the one carrying your next elevation. Heaven showed me that your spirit has been tired. You have carried burdens that were not yours. You have been emotionally responsible for people who offered you little in return. You have tried to love, support, assist, and uplift those who secretly relied on your strength while giving you nothing to strengthen your own. That era is ending now. The person coming into your life will not require your energy to sustain them. They will not drain you. They will not weigh on your spirit. Their presence will feel like a partnership, not a burden. A rising, not a collapse. A restoration, not another responsibility. But for this sacred exchange to happen, your energy must be reset. You must reclaim the parts of yourself that you gave away too freely. You must silence the noise created by those who misunderstood your spirit. You must step back from those who take without noticing how much they are taking. This is not punishment. This is necessary spiritual hygiene. The one I am sending carries light that will blend with yours, not compete with it. They are coming with direction, insight, and a steady presence that aligns with your next season. But they can only merge with a version of you that has let go of the emotional debris of the past. My child, my beloved, you may feel alone for a short while. You may feel a temporary emptiness as old energies leave your atmosphere. But this emptiness is not abandonment, it is preparation. Heaven must create space before it can place anything new. And the person who is coming into your life cannot enter a room that is still overcrowded with fading connections, draining attachments, and unresolved emotional ties. Let what is fading fade. Let what is closing close. Let what is falling away fall. You are not losing anything, you are making room for alignment. In the days leading to their arrival, your intuition will sharpen. You will feel more sensitive to energy, more aware of emotional shifts, more alert to the intentions of others. This is not anxiety, this is discernment. You will begin to choose silence over arguments, clarity over chaos, boundaries over guilt. You will feel your spirit rising gently into a steadier vibration. Heaven is preparing you to recognize this person instantly, without confusion, without hesitation, without questioning your intuition. And here is the truth you must hold on to. The person being sent is not coming to fix you, they are coming because you are finally ready to grow into the version of yourself heaven has always seen. You are not being saved. You are being aligned. You are not being rescued. You are being elevated. Their presence will match your new frequency, not your old wounds. My child, my beloved, in the next part 1 will reveal how heaven will orchestrate the moment of meeting, the divine sequence that brings your paths together and why your timeline accelerates the moment this connection is made. My child, my beloved, draw closer now, because you are entering the most delicate part of this revelation, the moment heaven begins to weave two timelines into one intersection. Human beings call it coincidence, chance, or fate, but heaven knows it as orchestration. What is approaching you is not random. The person being sent into your life is moving toward you on a line of destiny that has been forming quietly beneath every decision, every disappointment, every closed door, and every unexpected shift. Heaven has been adjusting your path and there's simultaneously, preparing the exact moment when your spirits recognize each other before your minds fully understand. There is a divine sequence to every meeting that alters a destiny, and your sequence has already begun. My child, my beloved, listen closely. Heaven never allows a sacred connection to enter a chaotic timeline. That is why everything in your life has been slowing, pausing, and reorganizing. It is why certain people faded suddenly. It is why situations that once felt stable shifted without warning. It is why you experienced emotional withdrawals, shifts in priorities, changes in focus, and moments of deep inner quiet. You thought it was confusion. It was preparation. You thought it was loss. It was alignment. Heaven was clearing the pathway so the meeting could happen without interference. The moment of meeting, whether physical, digital, or energetic, will not feel accidental. There will be a softness inside you, a gentle pull, as though your spirit leans forward before your body does. You will feel subtle recognition, a familiarity without memory. Heaven calls this spiritual memory, the knowing that bypasses logic and speaks directly to the soul. My child, my beloved, you will not doubt it, because the peace that accompanies this connection will be unlike anything you have felt recently. It will settle over you like warm light, steady and grounding, quiet but undeniable. Heaven is already orchestrating the circumstances that bring you together. I can see the threads being woven in the spiritual realm. A delay in your schedule that irritates you now will place you in the right moment later. A sudden decision you make without thinking will shift your timeline by minutes, but those minutes matter. A message you send or a message you receive, a place you visit, a platform you open, a conversation you overhear, all of these are pieces positioned by heaven so the meeting aligns at the perfect point. Human timing is linear. Divine timing is layered, multidimensional, precise beyond human understanding. Nothing leading to this connection is accidental. My child, my beloved, when your paths cross, heaven will confirm it through a feeling that settles your thoughts instantly. The confusion you felt around the antagonist will not exist here. The emotional noise that drained you before will not touch this moment. Instead, clarity will rise in you gently, like a soft flame that refuses to flicker. You will not feel the need to perform, impress, hide, or shrink. Their presence will allow your spirit to expand naturally. You will feel safe without understanding why. You will feel open without feeling exposed. You will feel trust without being reckless. Heaven will whisper to your intuition, and your intuition will recognize the whisper. Do not worry about misunderstanding the moment. Heaven will make it unmistakable. A synchronicity may happen that startles you. Something they say may echo something you were thinking privately. Their presence may align with a dream you had, a sign you noticed, or a feeling you suppressed. The spiritual realm is not subtle when the meeting carries destiny weight. You will know. Your spirit will speak. Your peace will shift. Your energy will rise. My child, my beloved, your meeting is not only about companionship or support. It is a trigger point, a catalyst. Once this connection forms, your timeline accelerates. Doors that remained locked will begin to open. Clarity that seemed distant will sharpen. Motivation that felt buried will rise. Ideas, opportunities, and breakthroughs will begin flowing again. The antagonist's interference created stagnation, but the arrival of this connection dissolves that stagnation instantly. The divine sequence activates the moment your spirits recognize each other. And I must tell you this truth gently, the antagonist may sense the shift before you fully understand it. Their behavior may become erratic or uncomfortable. They may suddenly pull away or try to pull you closer. They may contact you unexpectedly or disappear without explanation. Do not be alarmed. Their spirit is reacting to the closing of the doorway they once slipped through. They can no longer interfere with what heaven has sealed. Their influence will fade naturally, and you will feel no urge to return to what once drained you. Once the meeting occurs, heaven will take everything that felt delayed and begin to reorder it around your new alignment. This person's presence is not the ending of your struggle, it is the beginning of your elevation. They are not coming to complete you, but to walk beside you as destiny unfolds in a new direction. They are a catalyst, not a cure. A companion of purpose, not a replacement for your inner strength. Heaven chose them because their frequency strengthens yours, their insight aligns with your path, and their spirit mirrors the growth you are stepping into. My child, my beloved, in the next part of this message, I will reveal the instructions you must follow to protect this divine alignment, spiritual behaviors and internal adjustments that ensure the connection unfolds the way heaven intends. These instructions are not restrictions, they are safeguards for the next stage of your destiny. My child, my beloved, listen with your whole spirit now, because the arrival of this destined connection requires preparation not only in your environment but in your behavior, your thoughts, and the way you engage with the world around you. Heaven does not send a gift into chaos, and your next chapter cannot unfold if you continue carrying patterns that belong to the old version of you. The person I am sending is stepping into your life with purpose, and to receive them fully, you must make room, not just externally, but internally. These next instructions are not about control, they are about spiritual protection and alignment. Your first preparation is silence. Not silence toward the right person, but silence toward the wrong ones. There are individuals who feed off your openness, who misinterpret your vulnerability, who drain your energy when you share too much. For a short time, heaven asks you to speak less about your inner plans and emotional shifts. Keep your intuition close. Let your transformation happen quietly. My child, my beloved, secrecy is not deceit, it is protection. The antagonist gained access before because you revealed too much too quickly. This time, heaven will guide you into guarded clarity. Your second preparation is emotional detachment from old ties. Not through bitterness, not through anger, not through arguments, but through peaceful withdrawal. You no longer need to chase closure. Closure will arrive naturally when your energy elevates beyond what once held you. Release the need to explain yourself to those who refuse to understand you. Release the need to justify your distance to those who drain your spirit. Release the need to keep people in your life who only showed up when they needed something from you. My child, my beloved, heaven says, let what is fading fade. Your third preparation is rest. Not laziness, not avoidance, genuine rest. Your spirit has been overstretched, your mind has been running, your emotions have been carrying burdens that were never yours. Before the new person can enter your life, heaven must refill what was emptied. You may feel the urge to sleep more, to withdraw into quiet spaces, to avoid unnecessary conversations. Follow that urge. Heaven is restoring your energy so you can discern clearly and receive what is coming without exhaustion muddying your intuition. Your fourth preparation is intuition listening. Your inner senses have been muted by stress, confusion, and emotional noise. They are reawakening now. When heaven sends signs, they will not be subtle. You will feel pulls, nudges, chills, soft warnings in your chest, sudden clarity in your mind. Do not ignore these signals this time. They are the spiritual language your destiny uses to guide you. My child, my beloved, if something feels heavy, withdraw. If something feels aligned, lean in gently. Your intuition is the compass heaven is sharpening for the meeting ahead. Your fifth preparation is no arguments, especially with the antagonist or those linked to their energy. Engaging in conflict right now lowers your vibration and reopens the doorway heaven just sealed. If someone tries to provoke you, stay silent. If someone tries to pull you into drama, step back. If someone tries to guilt you for distancing, bless them internally and move on. Peace is your shield. Silence is your weapon. Detachment is your protection. Do not trade your destiny for temporary emotional reactions. Your sixth preparation is removing access, not dramatically, not emotionally, not publicly. Quietly. Softly. Gradually. Reduce how much draining individuals can reach you. Limit their influence on your mood, your thoughts, your decisions. You do not owe everyone access to your time, your energy, or your inner world. You are stepping into a season where access to you becomes sacred. Heaven is lifting you into a dimension where not everyone can follow, and you must honor that shift. Your seventh preparation is journaling your clarity. Write down what you feel, the dreams you experience, the signs you notice, the emotional shifts happening within you. This process strengthens your alignment. It captures spiritual movement before your mind forgets. Heaven speaks in patterns, and writing them will help you recognize the divine rhythm unfolding before you. Your eighth preparation is permission for heaven to intervene fully. This is where your energy must align consciously. When you subscribe, comment, or engage with spiritual messages, it is not mere interaction, it becomes symbolic permission, a declaration of readiness, an act of opening yourself to divine movement. My child, my beloved, as you align your spirit, heaven aligns your timeline. As you open, heaven releases. As you say yes, heaven steps in. This is why I speak now with urgency but not fear. The instructions you follow determine how smoothly the connection arrives. Nothing threatening approaches you, only transformation. Nothing dark waits ahead, only alignment. Yet without preparation, the moment of meeting may pass by unnoticed or overshadowed by old patterns. Heaven refuses to let that happen. My child, my beloved, your spirit is being elevated. Your atmosphere is being purified. The divine meeting is drawing closer. In the next part of this message, I will reveal the prophecy window, the exact time frame in which the shift will occur and how your life will change once this destined person enters fully. My child, my beloved, you have come far into this message. And heaven honors your willingness to remain present. Now you must hear what was reserved for those who are truly ready, the prophecy window. There is a period, already unfolding, in which everything in your life will begin to rearrange itself with divine precision. This window is not indefinite, it is framed by spiritual timing that cannot be altered by human hands. The arrival of the person I am sending is tied directly to this window, and the shift that follows will reshape your emotional landscape, your opportunities, and the progression of your destiny. You are stepping into a 21-day alignment corridor, a sacred period in which heaven accelerates the events that lead to your divine meeting. During these days, you will notice subtle but powerful changes inside you. Your mind will begin to quiet. Your intuition will heighten. Your body may feel lighter or more grounded. You may feel drawn to solitude one moment and guided toward connection the next. Do not resist these movements, my child, my beloved, for they are signs that heaven is recalibrating you in real time. Within this window, the person I am sending will move closer to you, not just physically but energetically. Their thoughts may turn toward you without knowing why. Their intuition may pull them into a space you occupy. Their path may intersect with yours in ways that feel orchestrated, because they are. Heaven is bringing your timelines into proximity. Heaven is shifting obstacles out of the way. Heaven is preparing the meeting that was delayed by interference but is now unstoppable. When this connection arrives, the shift inside you will be profound. You will feel a release of emotional tension you didn't even realize you were holding. The heaviness in your chest will soften. Your thoughts will stop looping in confusion. Your sleep will deepen. Your energy will lift. It will feel as though something inside you finally exhales after years of holding its breath. This is not fantasy, this is the correction of your spiritual atmosphere. My child, my beloved, heaven reveals to me that once this person enters your life fully, 3 major movements will follow. The first is clarity. Your mind will begin to see solutions where you previously only saw obstacles. Decisions that felt overwhelming will become simple. Your purpose, direction, and next steps will emerge naturally as though the fog has lifted from your path. You will not need to force understanding, it will come to you like light filling a room. The second movement is momentum. Areas of your life that felt stuck, projects, relationships, personal goals, opportunities, will begin to move again. The stagnation brought by the antagonist will evaporate. You will feel progress without excessive effort. Ideas will flow. Support will appear. Paths will open. A gentle but undeniable force will push your life forward. This is heaven returning what was paused. The third movement is protection. Once this connection stabilizes in your life, the spiritual interference you once battled will lose its grip completely. The antagonist's influence, which once leaked into your thoughts and emotions, will be unable to cross the upgraded shield around you. You will feel inaccessible to negativity that previously found its way to you easily. Not because the world changes, but because you do. The connection heaven is sending fortifies your spirit and recalibrates your vibration. Understand this deeply, my child, my beloved, this person is not coming to save you. They are coming to stand beside you as heaven elevates you. Their arrival marks the beginning of a new season, not the end of an old one. Your identity does not depend on them, but your next level aligns with them. This distinction matters greatly. Heaven pairs people in purpose, not in codependency. You will feel strengthened, not weakened, expanded, not diminished. During the 21-day window, you may also experience moments of emotional release. Sudden waves of sadness or nostalgia may pass through you. Old memories may resurface. Past hurts may briefly return to your awareness. Do not fear this. These emotions are clearing to make room for what is new. Heaven is emptying the vessel so it can be filled with alignment, clarity, and purpose. There may also be dreams. Some may be vivid, symbolic, or strangely peaceful. Some may feature faces you do not recognize. Pay attention to the feeling more than the image. Heaven often speaks in emotion before it speaks in language. These dreams are not random, they are spiritual previews, glimpses into the shift that is approaching. And as you pass deeper into the prophecy window, you will notice a strange but beautiful phenomenon. The antagonist will begin to fade from your emotional awareness. Their pull will weaken. Their voice inside your mind will quiet. Their presence will no longer unsettle your spirit. This is because the doorway they used has been sealed, and heaven is closing their chapter in your life. My child, my beloved, do not cling to what is leaving, because what is coming is aligned. Do not fear what is ending, because what is beginning has been waiting to enter your life for months. The shift following the destined person's arrival will not feel chaotic, it will feel like coming home after wandering without direction. It will feel like your soul is finally stepping into the rhythm it was meant to walk in all along. In the next part, I will reveal the final revelation, the true reason heaven is sending this person, the deeper purpose behind their arrival, and the truth about what this gift will unlock in your destiny. My child, my beloved, you have remained through every layer of this message, and because of that, heaven has deemed you ready to receive what was sealed until now. The final revelation is not merely about a meeting, a gift, or a shift. It is about the true purpose behind the arrival of the person being sent into your life. Everything you have experienced, the delays, the confusion, the draining connections, the unexpected endings, the spiritual pressure, has been building toward one divine intention. And now, heaven will show you why. This person is not being sent to fill a loneliness, repair your past, or distract you from your wounds. Their presence in your life is not a coincidence or emotional convenience. They are being sent because you are entering the most significant transition of your destiny so far, and heaven refuses to let you walk that transition unprepared, unsupported, or surrounded by the wrong energy. What is coming for you, the opportunities, the breakthroughs, the revelations, the elevation, requires a level of spiritual stability that you cannot maintain alone. Heaven is providing you with a stabilizer, a witness, a mirror, and a catalyst. My child, my beloved, here is the truth you have not yet heard. Heaven is sending this person because your calling is about to activate. Your purpose is about to sharpen. Your path is about to accelerate at a speed that would overwhelm you without the right presence beside you. This person carries a gift, yes, but the gift is not simply something for you, it is something they will unlock in you. The clarity they bring will awaken dormant abilities. The peace they bring will sharpen your intuition. The support they offer will allow you to take steps you have postponed for years. Their alignment will activate your alignment. Their presence will help you recognize the magnitude of who you are becoming. This is why the antagonist tried to interfere. This is why your peace was attacked. This is why confusion surrounded you. This is why your energy felt drained. They sensed the activation that heaven was preparing, an activation that would make you inaccessible to low-frequency attachments, including theirs. Heaven is sending this person because you are being elevated to a level where old energies, old patterns, and old relationships cannot follow. You have outgrown environments that once felt comfortable. You have matured beyond the version of yourself that tolerated confusion and inconsistency. The elevation ahead requires a new support system, a new alignment, a new level of spiritual grounding. And now, my child, my beloved, hear the deepest part of this revelation. The person heaven is sending carries not only a gift, they carry a divine assignment connected to yours. You are not meeting by chance, you are meeting because something in your destiny requires the merging of your frequencies. There is a task, a breakthrough, or a path you are meant to walk together for a season. When the two of you stand in alignment, heaven can release something that cannot be released to you alone. This assignment could manifest as a door that opens only when two energies align. A mission that requires support. A creation that needs collaboration. A healing process that activates through connection. Or a destiny timeline that unlocks only when the right soul stands beside yours. Heaven says this. You are not being given a person, you are being given a partner for a purpose. Not a romantic partner, unless destiny shapes it so, but a spiritual partner, a destiny witness, someone who holds a key to a part of your path that has not yet opened. My child, my beloved, the final revelation is this. The reason I, Archangel Michael, am sending someone into your life is because you are stepping into a chapter that requires angelic reinforcement expressed through human presence. This person is heaven's answer to an assignment that is arriving sooner than you expect. They are a carrier of divine timing, a holder of clarity, a mirror for your greatness, and a shield for your vulnerability. Heaven does not send people without reason. Heaven does not position souls without purpose. Heaven does not orchestrate meetings without destiny behind them. This person is coming because your next blessing, your next opportunity, your next breakthrough, they are all tied to a connection heaven prepared long before you understood its importance. Your spirit called for alignment, and heaven responded by sending one who carries the frequency of your next season. When they arrive, something inside you will awaken, a boldness you forgot, a confidence you misplaced, a vision you abandoned, a dream you silenced. Their presence will not overshadow you, it will illuminate you. Their gift will not replace your strength, it will amplify it. Their purpose is not to lead your path, but to strengthen your steps as you walk it. My child, my beloved, this is the truth heaven wanted you to know. This person is not coming to change your destiny. They are coming because your destiny is already changing. And now, as you reach the end of this message, breathe deeply. The window is open. The alignment is active. The path is prepared. The meeting is approaching. You are ready. You are protected. You are rising. And heaven is guiding every step. My child, my beloved, if your spirit feels this alignment, if you sense the truth in these words, let heaven know you are open, willing, prepared, not through fear, but through faith.